Okay. Meeting is now called to order. Now, may I request Lion Vijay Kumar Garu to commence with the flag salutation? Lion Vijay Kumar Garu. And others, please kindly mute your mic.
I
Sravani
think,
Patil,
Harsha, you
please.
should mute everyone. Whenever they want to speak, we can unmute, okay? And I request all the lions to raise their right hand like this for flag salutation.
All right. May I go ahead, Harsha?
Yes, sir. I'm just
Yes.
trying to mute everybody, but first.
Yeah, please mute. May I?
Yes, yes, sir. I think there's no noise now.
Good evening, one and all. This is Vijay, Lion Vijay from Hyderabad Pride. And I'm here to do the flag salutation. And let's start with our right hand, right? We salute our national flag and pledge our allegiance to the same. Its honor and its glory depend upon the zeal and assiduity with which each one of us will shoulder the responsibilities of a good citizen. Its history, written in letters of gold, inspires us to put in the good work for the fair name of our country. We declare our unflinching loyalty to our national flag and maintain its course shall be our course, and that each individual amongst us shall make genuine efforts to add to its luster and glory and make it fly proudly aloft in the Committee of Nations. God bless us all. God bless the Lions Club. All right. Thank you, Harsha. I'll take your lead.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, may I call up? No, I'll do the welcome address now. Just a minute. So, yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, sorry, Harsha. Sorry to interrupt you. Whether
Yes,
it's a
sir.
Leo program or a Lens program.
Pardon, sir. This is a Leo program.
Leo program. A line is said flag salutation. And there
Yes,
is
sir.
no Leo pledge. There is no Leo pledge, and starting the welcome.
Just my
Sir,
apologies.
next is
Sir.
Leo pledge, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pardon
My
me?
apologies. My apologies. It's Leo pledge actually, sir. Yeah. Now, may I call upon Leo Samiksha Reddy to continue with the Leo pledge?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'll start with the Leo pledge. I pledge of my hands, extended and open to help those in need. I pledge of my heart, reach for it and it will be touched. I pledge of my ears to hear another's outcry. My eyes to see the plight of others. My knowledge to bring a man close to his dreams. I pledge of myself for the betterment of my community and my country. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Leo Samiksha Reddy. Okay. The chief guest of the night, our Honorable District Governor Lion Vidyasagar Reddy, sir. Our guest speaker, Mr. Satish Valveti Garu. Our guest of honor, our first Vice District Governor Lion Kamal Kishore Agarwal, sir. Our MD 320 Leo Chairperson, PDG Lion Govindraj, sir. Our District Leo Chairperson, Lion Anita Gali, ma'am. Program Coordinator, Multiple District Treasurer, Leo Lion Afshan Jabin. 320B District Secretary, Leo BNVS Gautam. All the dignitaries on the call and off the call, Lions and my dear fellow Leos. Good evening and greetings to one and all. Now, it is my absolute privilege and pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to invite you all tonight for such an amazing occasion. Tonight's meeting is very special and unique, which is Train Your Super Brain. This entire session productivity is going to be at all-time peaks because we're about to dive into the complexity of our brain, guided masterfully by Mr. Satish Garu. We're going to learn the art of effective strategizing, efficient memorization techniques, how to work better by yielding maximum productivity every time, and a lot more. So get ready with the 3 Ps, that is parents, paper, and pen. Since the session is catered more towards the youth and students, we strongly recommend that you have your parents watch the session to help you follow these with the best practices of your home. Have a pen and paper ready to jot down notes and your questions after the session. Without any further ado, I'd like to call upon Leo Harshita Agarwal to introduce our guest speaker of the night. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Namaste. I'm here to introduce our guest speaker, Satish sir. Satish sir is a CEO Advanced Mind, psychologist, professional speaker, success coach, career counselor, author, corporate trainer, consultant, student counselor, hypnotherapist, NLP certified practitioner, and he is having 20 plus years of experience, trained 10 lakh plus people. He has also having a record attempt for training the highest number of teenagers on adolescence health awareness and lessons. And is also a success coach for doctors, police, bankers, army commanders, professionals, business people, and many more. Today, as one of the most sought after motivational speakers, Satish presents to the students, teacher, principals, parents of international schools and colleges, corporates, and Navy commanders, police department, top management, doctors, etc. His heartfelt style and tremendous passion for speaking leaves his audience with a larger vision for their lives and the motivation to take the next step. He is one of the Vizag's premier speakers on success and personal mastery. As a presenter, Satish has the rare ability to electrify an audience, yet delivers uncommonly original and useful insights that lead to individuals doing their best work, teams providing superb results, and organization becoming unbeatable. Satish's goal is to help you achieve your goals faster and easier than ever imagined. As a keynote speakers and seminars leaders, he addresses more than 50,000 people each year. He went to corporate and public audience on the subjects of personal and professional development. His exciting talks and seminars on leadership, self-esteem, goals, strategy, creativity, and success psychology brings about immediate changes and long-term results. Thank you. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Leo Harshita. Now, may I call upon our guest speaker, Sri Satish Valvete Garu, to commence with the session.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, friends, 3 things should happen, friends. Good evening, everyone. 3 things should happen. 1, you must be able to see me. 2, you must be able to hear my voice clearly. And 3, you must be able to see my slide. If all 3 are happening, friends, please type 3 in the chat box, please. I repeat, you must be able to see me, hear my voice, and also look at the slide. If all 3 are happening, please type 3 in the chat box. Fantastic. All right, good. So friends, firstly, I like to thank Anita Garu for bringing me before you people. So thank you so much, ma'am. It's an honor coming here this evening. And friends, now this program is called Train Your Super Brain. I want all the students and parents to participate very thoroughly so that you can learn the max, right? So please have a notebook and a pen handy. If you all have a pen and a book handy, put the heading Train Your Super Brain. Right, so put the heading Train Your Super Brain. You're done, just type done in the chat box, please. Friends, the only way we communicate in this entire session is through the chat. So I want you to actually participate in the chat. When I ask you some questions, please keep typing in the chat box, please, right? So everyone just type ready if you're ready to train your super brain, all right? Good. So friends, do you all agree if I say this, that compared to the previous generation, today there's a huge competition in the field of education? Do you agree, friends? Type yes in the chat box, please. I repeat, compared to the previous generations, today there's a huge competition in the field of education. Agree, friends? Please type yes. And do you also agree, my friends, that compared to the previous generations, today there's a lot of stress and pressure when it comes to education or examination for many students? Do you agree? Please type yes. Isn't it, my dear friends? You know what I found out? The last 21 years, as I kept traveling across this country, conducting inspiring seminars and workshops in various schools and colleges, you know what I found, friends? Not just in one city, not just in one state, but across the country, I found, friends, that students today are facing 8 major problems when it comes to education or examination, right? I'm going to show you those 8 major problems to you now. If you have any of these problems, you can let me know, okay? So, and by the way, I call these 8 major problems as the 8 major stress points. So please make sure you make notes of this program. It's going to immensely help you. So put a side heading, 8 major stress points. I'm going to reveal each problem. Make a note of it. Friends, if you have this problem, if you have a problem, put a tick mark to it. If you don't have that problem, put a cross mark. All right, good. So I'm going to show you those 8 problems. Make a note of them. You have the problem, tick mark. If you don't have the problem, put an into mark, right? The first problem, friends, I see a majority of students in India facing it. The problem is forget. Please make note of it. Forget. You know, friends, as students, it's not that we don't study. We do study, right? But after a while, we forget. A lot of students, they do not know how to take information to long-term memory. So they keep forgetting. If you have this problem, friends, please type 1 in the chat box. This is the first problem. So please type 1 in the chat box, please. All right, I see a majority of you have this problem. All right, so let's look at the second problem now. Make a note of it. The second problem is lack of concentration. I see again in India, majority of students facing this lack of concentration, friends. You know, students tell me this. They tell me, some students tell me, sir, I know I need to work hard. I know my parents are working hard for me. So I sit in my room, I open the books, I start reading. In the next room, my parents will be watching some TV. They'll watch some video song. I sit in my room and with more clarity, I'll imagine that video song in my mind. But when it comes to books, I'm not able to focus. 10, 15 minutes, we get distracted. Friends, do you have this problem? Please type 2 in the chat box, please. I'm genuinely happy you're so thoroughly participating in the chat. Please do this all through the session, friends. Let's look at the third problem now. Make a note of it, friends. The third major problem, lack of interest. You know, a lot of students, again, they find TV interesting, they find movies interesting, music interesting, video games, cell phone games, cartoons interesting. But when they open their books, they feel like yawning. Yes, a lot of students, friends, they lack interest. They lack the mood or the interest to study. So if you have this problem, please type 3 in the chat box, please. Now let's look at the fourth major problem, friends. Major problem, make a note of it, lack of confidence. Please make note of it. The fourth major problem I found many students in India facing is lack of confidence. You know, suppose, for example, we go to a school or a college. We sit in the classroom. The teacher comes and she starts teaching a lesson. We get a doubt. Teacher, doubt. We're supposed to ask, right? But a lot of students are worried as to what others might think of them. You know, sabse bade rog kya kehte hai log. Have you heard that? Right. So a lot of people are worried as to what others might think of them. So they lack confidence to ask questions in the classroom. Or, my dear friends, it's also important today that you go on a stage, you take a mic, and you express your ideas to the audience. Again, a lot of students, they lack confidence to go on the stage, or they lack confidence to talk in the classroom. If you have this, please type 4 in the chat box, please. Now let's look at the fifth major problem students face. Make a note of it. Anger. Anger, friends. You know, there's one program I do for parents. It's called Magical Parenting, one of my signature programs. I do this in many schools, and actually that is where Anita ma'am has seen me, and that's how we got connected. So in the Magical Parenting program, I ask students, I ask the parents. In the Magical Parenting, I ask the parents, how many of your children have anger issues? And you know, some parents, they raise both the hands actually. Yeah. So especially this generation kids, I see a lot of them, they get worried quicker, they cry faster, they get anger quicker. A lot of students, they lack emotional balance. They don't know how to have that balance, so they get anger quicker. If you have this problem, type 5 in the chat box and put a tick mark in your book, right? Now let's look at the sixth major problem, friends. Again, in India, especially today, 2022, I find a majority of people facing this problem. Make a note of it. It's attraction to distraction. Attraction to distraction, friends. You know, today we live in this gadget world, friends. So, you know, a lot of students, they tell me, sir, night, 9 o'clock, sometimes 10, sometimes 11, sometimes midnight till 12. I'm on the WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram. And the next day morning, I get up, I scold myself for wasting time last night. I will decide I'll not do it tonight again. But again, when night falls, I go back to WhatsApp and Facebook and Instagram. So a lot of students, friends, they unfortunately do not know how to come out of the attraction to distraction. You have this problem, type 6 in the chat box, please. Now, the seventh major problem, make a note of it. It's exam fever. Exam fever. Again, friends, a lot of students have this issue. Students tell me, sir, I prepared so thoroughly all through the year. I don't know why. When I go to the examination hall, forget. You know, the funny part, they tell me, sir, I forget in the exam hall, but when the exam gets over, when I walk out of the exam hall, I remember the answers again, right? So a lot of students, they get tensed, they get anxious in the exam hall, and they will not be able to write the exams with confidence. If you have this problem, type 7 in the chat box. Now, the 8th major problem. There are 8 problems I mentioned. There might be other problems, friends, but these 8 are the major ones. Make a note of it. The 8th problem is lack of discipline. Make a note of it. Lack of discipline, friends. You know, again, I see a lot of students have this issue today. Especially when the exams are at the corner, I see many students doing this. They make charts, they make plans, they make schedules. They decide, I'll study this, I'll study that, today this, tomorrow that. They make all the plans. They follow for 2 days. And you know what happens on the 3rd day? No, Monday start chesta. First start cheyali, February 1st start chesta. They give all the lame excuses. They postpone and procrastinate. Lack of discipline, friends. If you have this issue, please type 8 in the chat box, please. All right, friends. These 8 are called the 8 major stress points I see many students facing in this country today. Please make a count, friends. I just want everyone sitting here and participating. Please count out of 8. How many have you this problem? How many problems do you have? Just count and put the number in the chat, please. Out of these 8, how many problems are you facing, friends? Please count and type the number in the chat. Some of you are having all the problems. 5, 7, 6. All right. All 8. Okay, 1, 5, 4. Good. Friends, let me tell you. Okay, firstly, I'm genuinely happy, friends. You're so actively participating. I'm so please pat yourself. Good job. Please participate like this. You know, not just my session, friends. When you come for any training like this, if you participate so fast, you'll learn better. Okay. The more you involve, the more you learn. Remember that. Anyways, so friends, what I want to mention here is, if you have any of these problems, we have one of them, or even if you have all these 8 problems, first understand, friends, that it is normal. Please say that. I can't hear you, but please say that it is normal. Yes, my friends, it's normal. You know, if you have these problems, please understand that you're not alone. It's not just you who are facing these issues. Today in this country, lakhs of students of your age group are going through similar stress. Now, let me tell you why I designed this program. Do you agree? Type answer in the chat box, please. Friends, do you agree that despite all these problems, despite all this competition, all this pressure, all this stress, do you agree that there are students who are topping the exams every year and who are excelling in education? Agree, friends? Type agree in the chat box. Isn't it, friends? Though there are so many problems like this, there are some students every single year, they top the exams, they excel in their education. Isn't it? Now, this fact, it caught my attention, friends. How could they do that? Even they have these issues, even they have attraction, distraction, even they have concentration problems, right? Then how could they top the exams every single year? So you know what I did, friends? I started researching on the top students for more than 15 years now. As I kept traveling across the country to various schools and colleges, I started researching as to how could those students overcome these problems and excel in their education. You know what I found out, friends? I found out a very interesting fact in this research. After 15 years of research, I discovered that these top students, the toppers, we call them toppers, they're of 2 categories. You know, that's the good news. The toppers are of 2 categories. The first category, I call them the hard-working students. You know, the first category of toppers, I call them the hardworking students. And you know, the funny part, it's easy to identify these students because they look like this. Look at the slide. They look like that. They're the bookworms, right? Morning to night, books and books and books and books and books. I agree they top the examination, but basically I call them the bookworms, the hardworking students. But let me tell you, my dear friends, what surprised me. In this research, I found the first category of toppers are the hardworking bookworm students, but the second category is what surprised me. The second category of toppers, we call them the smart students, friends. And trust me, they don't struggle like this. They are not bookworms. They don't study for hours together. These smart students, they top the examinations, but they don't study much. They don't take so much of stress. They actually enjoy life. And still they excel in their academics. My question to all of you friends, give me a genuine answer. Given an option, do you want to be a bookworm, hardworking student, or do you want to be a smart student? Type your answer, please. Which one would be better, hardworking or smart? Exactly, right? Good. Correct. So we all want to excel in education the smart way, isn't it, my friends? So that is why the good news, friends, I started researching only on the smart students for more than 8 years now. You know what I found out? Listen closely, friends. You know what I found out? I found that these smart students who top the examinations, they are nothing special. They're nothing special, friends. Even they're like you and me. Even they go to schools, they go to colleges, they write the notes, they do the homeworks, they write the examinations, everything same. But you know how they top the exams the smart way? I found after 8 years of research that they follow certain powerful secrets. That's exactly what they do, friends. The smart students, they follow certain powerful strategies and secrets. And I call them the top secrets of the smart students. Yeah. You know what I did, friends? After 8 years of research, I took all those secrets together and I built a program. After 8 years of my research, with the best secrets of the smart students, I built a program and I call this program Smart Student 5-day packed online program. That's what I designed. After 8 years of research, I made a fantastic program called the Smart Student. It's actually called the Smart Student Recipe. Like the biryani recipe, I made the Smart Student Recipe and I built it into a 5-day power-packed online program. Now, today in this limited time we have, I'll be discussing some of the best secrets of this 5-day program. Are you interested? Type yes in the chat box, please. Are you interested to learn some of those smart student secrets? Super. So let's dive into it. Yeah. Now, if any of you friends, if you want to learn the full 5-day program, let me give you a special, I'm going to give you a special offer for the Leos watching this session. We'll talk about the offer at the end of the program. If you want the entire 5-day program, we're going to talk about it at the end of the session. But right now, let's focus on learning some of the best secrets of this smart student. Yeah. Before we go any further, friends, I have a bad news and a good news for you. What do you want to hear first? All right. So friends, now before I tell you the bad news and the good news, on the slide now, I'm going to show you a simple English sentence. All right. I can't hear you, but I want you to participate genuinely. I trust you, friends. So please participate. Once I show you the sentence, I want you to read the sentence loud and clear. Right. Read sentence. All right. So there's no such thing, my friends, as a poor memory, right? So friends, all these years of your life, if you read some questions, if you learned some topics, you read them, and then you forgot. And if you thought you had a poor memory, you are wrong. Because understand, my friends, there are no poor memories. There are just two things, friends: the trained memories and the untrained memories, right? Now, here's the bad news. I'll tell you the bad news first. Now, the bad news, friends, is most of us watching this session, we have an untrained memory because nobody trained us. But the good news, by the end of today's session, you'll be learning some powerful secrets, how you can train your brain, right? So let's dive into it. Friends, now, I want to ask you a quick question now. I want everyone to participate and tell me the answer in the chat box. Let's do a quick question. You tell me, if you really want to excel in your education the smart way, right? The smart way, then in your body, which organ helps you the most? Type your answers, please. If you really want to excel in education the smart way, in your brain, which organ helps you the most? You're right. The brain, right? And here's an interesting question. Have you ever heard this, friends, all the students watching and parents also watching this session? Have you heard this, friends, that many times scientists proved that human beings use only a very small portion of our brain capacity? Have you heard that? Yes or no? Type yes or no. Have you heard that human brain potential is immense, but we as human beings only use only 10% of its potential? Have you heard that? Isn't it? So this fact caught the attention of smart students. The smart students thought, if I have such huge, immense brain capacity, then instead of struggling with books the whole day, if I can use this potential more, I can study more comfortably, is what they thought. That's when, friends, listen carefully, the smart students, they understood a very powerful secret about the human brain. Let me share that with you. I'm going to ask you some quick questions now. I want all of you to type answers in the chat box, right? Now, tell me, friends, what are your favorite sports and games? What are your favorite sports and games? Type your answers, please. Your favorite sports and games? Okay, football, cricket, gymnastics, badminton, kabaddi. All right, good. Now, next question. Who is your favorite movie hero? Who's your favorite movie hero? Okay, Prabhas, Nani, Allu Arjun. Okay. Now give me a sincere answer, friends. I want everyone to give me a sincere answer. Give me a frank answer, friends. Let's say from today for the next 15-20 days. For 15-20 days, if you do not play your favorite sports, cricket, football, shuttle, chess, basketball, volleyball, whatever it is, for just 15 days, friends, if you don't watch a movie, if you don't play your favorite sports, any big loss in life for us? Type your answers, please. Just for 10-15 days, if you don't play your favorite sports, any big loss in life? No, right? So the next question, friends, the next 15-20 days, or next 1-2 months, if you don't watch a movie, Ritik, Shahrukh, Mahesh, Prabhas, whoever it is, for just 1 or 2 months, if you do not watch a movie, any big loss in life, friends? Any big loss in life? No, right? Good. Now the next question. The next 2-3 months, if you do not study as a student, the next 2-3 months, if you don't study, any big loss? Type your answers, please. Good. Friends, we all know this, right? We know that education is very important. Yes or no, my friends? That is why we go to schools and colleges, isn't it? Now, here's an interesting question, friends. We all know sitting here that we know education is important, but surprisingly, have you ever observed this? That we love sports, we love games, we love movies, music, TV, and TV serials, cartoons, and video games more than education. Why? You got my question? Friends, we know education is important, but surprisingly, we love sports, games, and movies more than education. Isn't it true, friends? The truth of the matter is, we all love spending 3 hours. We love spending 3 hours in the cinema hall than in the exam hall. Do you agree? Isn't it? Why? Well, let me ask you this, friends. Give me a frank answer, okay? Let's say you went to a cinema hall. Now, think and answer this. You went to a cinema hall of your favorite movie star, and there's a big board, okay? Big board. The board says, today, all shows are cancelled. How do you feel? Type your answers, please. There's a big board which says, today, all shows are cancelled. How do you feel? Angry, sad, bad? All right, frustrated, good. Now the next question. You went to a school or a college and there's a big board saying today all classes are cancelled. How do you feel? How do you feel? Today all classes, see, that's the difference. That's what I'm trying to say, friends. Please understand this. Movie is just entertainment, but education is life. But surprisingly, majority of us, when we miss a movie, we feel bad and sad. But we miss education in the class, we feel happy. Now, why? Are you getting my question? Why do we find sports, games, and movies are interesting for us? Let me tell you, friends, it is not your mistake. Everybody watching this session, right from your childhood till now, if you're finding sports, games, movies, music, TV, cartoons, cell phone games interesting, but if you're finding education a little difficult to study, it is not your mistake, my friends. There's a serious scientific reason why this happens. Do you know this? There's a serious scientific reason why it happens. The reason is, let's say, friends, look at the slide. Let's say this black circle is our brain, human brain, right? And we know this, friends. We know that the brain has got 2 parts, right? Left and right. Now, believe it, friends, it's been scientifically proven. For every human being, you and me, for everybody sitting here, friends, do you know this? That when it comes to memory power, when it comes to concentration, when it comes to focus, our brain's right part is very powerful. Do you know this, friends? I repeat again, friends, it's been scientifically proven that for every human being, when it comes to memory and concentration, when it comes to focus, our brain's right part is very powerful. Do you know this, friends? No, I'm not telling you this, friends. I'm not telling you this. Scientists proved it. You know, there's a man called Roger W. Sperry who got a Nobel Prize for proving this fact. So I repeat again, when it comes to memory and concentration, which part is powerful, friends? Right. Now, everybody, I can't see you, but keep your hand on right part, friends. Everybody, please participate. Put your finger on the right part of the brain and say, it is powerful. It's powerful, friends. You know what? Luckily, friends, fortunately, when we play sports, when we play games, when we watch movies, when we listen to music, without our knowledge, automatically your right brain is activating. Do you understand this, friends? In the slide, SGM stands for sports, games, and movies. I repeat again. Do you know, friends, the surprising fact is when we play sports or play games or watch movies or watch TV or when we play on the cell phone, automatically your right brain is activating. And the biggest drawback, my friends, is the education system we follow suits the left. I'm very serious. Now, which part is powerful, friends? Right, isn't it? That is why, my friends, we like sports, games, and movies more than education. A simple example, friends. Do you watch movies? Yeah. Type your answers quickly in the chat box. Who is the hero of the movie Robo? Type your answers, please. Who is the hero of the movie Robo? Very good, Rajinikanth. Now, who is the hero of the movie Murari? Type your answers, please. Who's the hero of the movie Murari? Who's the hero of the movie Arya? Arya. Very good. Now I want the parents to answer this. Parents, who is the hero of the movie Sholay? Sholay. Parents, please answer. Sholay movie hero. Fantastic. Look at this. Friends, not even one wrong answer. Did you watch all these movies yesterday morning? Did you watch them day before yesterday? I'm sure you watched some of these movies years back. Agree, friends? Parents, I'm sure you watched Sholay decades back. Now, let me tell you this, friends. You know why you remember so fast? Because understand, my friends, movies, they come to your right brain. This right brain is also called automatic memory. Please shout and say that. It's called automatic memory, friends. Seriously, okay? Luckily, friends. So that's what I'm saying, friends. Luckily, sports, games, movies come to right part because it's automatic memory. The movies you watched 10 years back, the songs which we heard 10 years back, we still remember them. But because education comes to left brain, the questions which we read 10 days back, we struggle to remember them. Did you understand so far? Type yes in the chat box, please. Now, if you understood so far, friends, I have a good news for you. Now, the good news is that is our brain. This is our brain, friends. So this right brain, automatic memory is our power. It is you who answered me, Murari and Mahesh, Arya and Allu Arjun, isn't it? So we have this power, friends. The problem is, since childhood, we kept using this power, the right brain, the automatic memory you have inside you, we're using this power only for sports, games, and movies. Today, I'm going to show you, friends, how you can use this power for education. Friends, understand the concept is very, very simple, friends. From this year, I don't know who you are, but from this year, just imagine this. From this year, when you go to the examination, when you sit in the main exam hall, whether online or offline, when you sit in the main exam hall, when you get the question paper, if this fast, the way you remembered Robo and Rajinikanth, if that fast in the examination hall for every question, if you can remember the answer, because we know how to write, we can do wonders in the examination. Yes or no, my friends? That's exactly what the smart students do. Are you getting it? While a majority of students, they only use left brain for education, the smart students, besides left brain, they have learned how to use the right brain, the automatic memory also for education. So the advantage is whatever they're learning, they're remembering it for a very long time and they're making it far more easier. And that's why they're cracking the exams with confidence. Did you understand? So let me now show you, in this limited time we have, let me show you one powerful strategy today, how smart students use their right brain for education. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll learn it through with the help of an interesting activity. I want all the students and all the parents to genuinely participate, friends. If you participate in the activity, you'll learn better, right? Good. So what we'll do is we'll take, now let me ask you this question. Friends, do you have this situation first? Let me know you better. Do you have the situation first? The kind of situation is like, let's say you have some in your subjects, what are class you're studying in your subjects, do you have some questions, some topics where there's so many points you must remember, some big chapters or big questions, big topics, there's so many points you must remember. Do you have such scenarios, friends? Type yes in the chat box, please. You have them, right? And generally what happens is, for students, when we go to the classroom, we listen attentively, so we understand the lesson. We also study at home. But give me a frank answer, friends. Let's say, for example, there's one big topic which there are like 15 points, 15 points in that topic. We understood the topic, we learned at home, but give me a frank answer. When you go to the examination hall, will you remember all the 15 points? Yes or no? Majority said no, right? So this is a genuine concern, friends. Agree? Majority of students have this concern where we learn concepts, we go to the exam hall, but out of 15 points, we remember 7 to 8 points, we write them so well. The remaining points, they go somewhere. And as I told you, when the exam gets over, when you walk out, you remember those points again. We don't want that, right? But let me tell you, today I'm going to teach you one powerful strategy. If you can learn this strategy and use it, not just 15 points, friends, even if there are 150 points, you can remember every point like this. How? Like this. Okay. So that concept is called journey. Please say that. Journey. Okay. So everyone, buckle up. We're going to learn the first secret of the smart students, and that's called journey. One of the top secrets of smart students, they actually enjoy, one of their favorite topics is journey. Okay. So I'm going to teach you now. What we'll do, friends, is we'll take a very long answer, okay? For the purpose of learning this topic, we'll take a very long answer, and I'll show you how quickly and how easily you can remember that. What we'll do is we'll take some topic, okay? Now, if the topic is important, but see, everybody is from different class here, so I can't take one topic which is suitable for all. So we'll take a general topic. Now, Mali chepna, if topic important kadu, yala gutunchukuntunna important, friend, right? So, can you see the slide, everyone? Okay, what we'll do is we'll take the topic called India Teeskundam. Friends, you tell me, in India, do we have overpopulation? Yes or no, friends? We have overpopulation, right? And because of overpopulation, do we have disadvantages? Yes or no? A lot of disadvantages. Kada? For example, we'll take this topic. Okay, Mali Chepnanu, the topic is not so important. How we remember the topic is what we need to understand here. Okay, so before I teach the journey, let's take a long answer, right? So you tell me, friends, now overpopulation disadvantages. So tell me some disadvantages, friends. Please type your answers. Land, okay, good. So land shortage is one major problem. Strongly agree with you because of overpopulation. What else? Poverty, correct. Money problems, poverty, absolutely right. Water shortage, very true. Food scarcity, correct. Okay, unemployment, you're very, I mean, jobs, no jobs or unemployment, correct. What else? Resources, you're right. Natural resources, gold and coal and diamonds are being dug. Natural resources are getting extinct. You're right. What else? Cleanliness problems. So because of we get diseases, correct. Diseases is a problem. You're right. What else? Overpopulation disadvantages. Yeah, land is already taken care of. Pollution, good point. Pollution because of overpopulation. Any other points? Hospitals, yeah, disease is covered. Corruption, money is covered. What else? Overpopulation. Illiteracy, correct. Education problems will be there. You're right. Pollution is taken care of, sir. What else? Global warming, good point. Global warming because of overpopulation. What else? There's a lot of cell phone radiation, right? Cell phone radiation because of overpopulation. Deforestation, good point. Deforestation, trees are getting cut. Okay, consuming scarcity of basic necessities. Yeah, basic necessities are food, water. So we already covered that. Okay, friends, animals and birds getting extinct, friends. You know, so animals and birds are getting extinct, right? What else? Overpopulation, natural resources taken care of. A lot of waste. Okay, garbage. A lot of garbage. Okay, one more thing is traffic jams. Huge traffic jams, correct? Because of overpopulation. Right. We'll take this, okay, friends. Okay. Thank you for your quick response. We'll take some 15 points, okay? So this is an answer. Example, let's say this is an answer that you're supposed to remember, okay? If it's Jagat, Ivanni Koda, friends, let's say all these are side headings, okay? For an answer, let's say all these are side headings. Friends, do you know the power of an Indian student? Yeah. Friends, do you know the power of Indian student? When an Indian student goes to the exam hall, if you remember the side heading, we know how to fill the paper, isn't it? That's our talent. For example, if you remember pollution, then you know how to write. You know, we start writing, more small, more titles, more factory, more smoke. We know all that, right? So remember the side heading, we know how to fill the paper. Agree? But the question here is, do we remember all the 15 side headings in the exam hall? May not, right? That's a concern, correct? So, right. So what we're going to do now is, I'm going to show you now how easily you can remember such huge list, okay? So that we're going to do with the help of a concept called journey. Listen carefully, friends. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a journey now. We can create a journey anywhere. Even in this room I'm sitting right now, we can create a journey here. But because you cannot see the whole room, what we'll do is we'll take a journey that we all are very used to, okay? I'm sure all of us have an experience of going to a movie, right? We all must have got a lot of movies in life. So let's take that as an example. Let's take the theme now. The theme is going to movie and coming back home. Now that's the theme. I'm going to create a journey based on that. So listen carefully now. Don't write anything. Close your books. Don't write. I want you to focus and understand how to create a journey first. So we're going to a movie now. So we'll follow exactly how I'm talking now. So listen, now look at the slide. When we go to the movie, the first place we go is to the parking area, right? We go to the parking area, we park our car or bike. And from there, what we do is we go to the ticket counter. Don't tell me I'll buy tickets online. Don't tell me all that. Okay, we just go with the journey of going for a movie. Okay. So first step, what did we do? We went to the parking area. We kept the park or bike there. We went to the ticket counter. We bought the ticket. From there, we went to the entrance door. And once we entered inside, the first thing we saw is the chairs, right? Chairs. And we sat in the chairs. What do we see immediately? The blank screen, right? And then the movie started. What do we see first? The smoking ad, right? Okay, no smoking ad. And then after that, the movie starts, and who the four important characters? We see the hero, and then we see the heroine, we see the villain, and we see the comedian, right? Four important characters: hero, heroine, villain, and comedian. And after that, let's say we had the interval. In the interval, let's say we had popcorn and we had Coke, right? After that, we went back inside, and then the most important part of second half is the climax. After watching climax, we came back home. The journey is done. And here's the good news, friends. I told you only once, but I know this, that everybody sitting here, you remember the journey already. Okay, so let's do a quick revision. I want everyone to shout and participate, please. So where's the first place we went to? Parking area. Exactly. From there, where did we go? Ticket counter. Shout and participate. And the ticket counter, from there we went to the entrance area. From the entrance door, we went in. What did we see? Chairs. And what did you see sitting in the chair? Empty screen. What's the first thing that they played? No smoking ad. After that, who are the four main characters? The hero, heroine, villain, and the comedian, correct? And then we had the interval. After interval, we had in the interval we had popcorn and Coke. And second half, the main part is the climax. Then we went back home, right? Friends, give me a frank answer. How many of you remember all the 15 points in the journey now? Just type yes in the chat box. Easy, right? Remembering the answer is difficult. I agree with you, friends. But such simple journey, anybody can remember. Agree? Now, I want you to really do this, friends. I want everyone to open your books now. Do it genuinely. Open your books and write the journey now. Don't copy. Don't talk to anyone. From the parking area, then we go to the ticket counter like that till home. Write the journey, please. Please participate. I request the parents also to participate if possible. We learn by doing, friends. Quick. Okay, so friends, let's cross check once. So parking area, to the ticket counter, to the entrance door, then to the chairs, then to the empty screen. Then we have the no smoking ad, then hero, heroine, villain, comedian. Then we have the interval. In the interval, we have the popcorn and Coke, then the climax, then we came back home, right? So friends, how many of you are able to remember all the 15? Type 15 in the chat box. Perfect. Super. Very sweet. See, now it doesn't matter, friends. You know, the beauty of the right brain is, you know, It doesn't matter if you're merit, average, below average. It doesn't matter. We can remember it instantly, right? That's the power of right brain. If some of you missed 1 or 2 words in between, don't worry, friends. You're learning it for the first time. So it's okay if you miss 1, 2 words, but are you getting the concept is what I'm looking at. Okay. Now that we created a journey, let me show you now how easily we can remember the answer called overpopulation disadvantages. Let's go back to the answer and let me show you how easily you can remember the answer now. So these are the 15 points, right? Good. Now listen carefully, friends. Okay, don't write anything now. Please don't write anything. Pay full focus here. Let me show you how to remember now. The first point you should remember is land shortage, right? Land shortage. And if you look at the journey, friends, the first thing is parking area. Listen now, friends. Don't write, close your books. Listen, listen, listen. So first one is parking area in our journey, right? And here we have the land you're supposed to remember. So really imagine this. Imagine this, friends. When we went to the parking area, surprisingly, on all the cars that parked there, they've started putting soil. India low, land became so scarce that even on the parked cars, they put sand and they're growing crops there. Can you see that? Really imagine in the parking area, all the crops are growing on cars. Can you see that? Imagine parking area in green color, right? So parking area is being used as land. Then the next one we have here is the ticket counter, and here we have money. Imagine this. Imagine this, you went to the ticket counter to buy the ticket, but that day there's some special offer. With every ticket you buy, they're giving you a 2,000 bundle of notes. Can you really imagine this? Imagine everyone taking 2,000 bundles, not just 2,000 note, 2,000 bundle of notes, and we're going inside, right? Good. So what are they giving the ticket counter? Money, huge money, okay? Then the next one, we go to the entrance door, right? And here we have water. Imagine, friends. Really imagine this. There's this on the entrance door there. Imagine the doors. You see the door there? Imagine small holes on the door, and imagine there's a water fountain coming out. Can you see that? From the entrance door, imagine water fountain coming out. So everyone who goes into the movie, they're getting drenched in water and then going inside. Can you see that? Really imagine water fountain coming from the entrance door there. Then we have the chairs. Here we have food. Imagine this. On every chair, imagine your favorite food. If you like biryani, imagine a big biryani packet waiting there for you in the chair. If you like a samosa, imagine a big samosa there waiting in that chair. If you like pizza, imagine a pizza. Can you see that? So imagine your favorite food waiting in the chair there as you go there. So what's there in the chair? Food. Then we have the empty screen, and here we have jobs. Imagine, friends. Really imagine this. On the empty screen, okay? On that empty screen, imagine what do you call them? Offer letters flying here. Okay, so you don't have to go to any interview going forward. When you go and stand in the empty screen, from the empty screen, imagine these offer letters coming and falling on you for your favorite company. You get the offer letter, you just can straight go and join the company. Okay, so from the screen, what's coming out? Imagine offer letters come falling out for jobs, right? And then we have the smoking ad, no smoking ad, and here we have natural resources. Imagine that Mukesh there. Imagine he's wearing a huge gold biscuits necklace. Imagine on his head there's a crown of jewels, diamonds. Can you see all natural resources? He has worn them on him. Can you see him? He's got earrings with diamonds, all natural resources on his face. Can you see that? Good. After that, we have the hero, and here we have diseases. Imagine, friends. Mahesh Babu, the hero in this example, he's like got some special powers now. Anyone who gets disease going forward, all the audience watching this, anyone who's getting disease, you don't have to go to a hospital going forward. Just go to Mahesh Babu. He'll give one tight slap, and then we get our disease gone. Imagine this, people slowly walking to him with saline bottles, and he's giving one tight slap with superpower. They get all the energy and they go out. Okay, so who's curing diseases now? Mahesh Babu. After that, we have the heroine, and here we have pollution. Imagine Ileana there. Imagine on her head, there's a chimney, okay, small chimney, and imagine black smoke coming out of it. Can you see that? Really imagine wherever Ileana is going, on her head, there's a chimney and black smoke. With all due respect to them, it just remember the more unusual it is for your mind, the more it remembers easier. That's why, okay? So imagine chimney on her head and black smoke coming. Can you see the black smoke? It's actually coming out of the laptop even right now. Can you all do this, friends? Just act once. Everyone just cough, cough like that because of the black smoke, okay? Good. So what is the heroine bringing out? Pollution. Then we have the villain, and here we have education. Imagine starting tomorrow, this whichever school you go to, whichever college you go to, friends, surprisingly from tomorrow, whenever you go to school or college, who comes to educate you? Prakash Raj. Really imagine this. Imagine sitting in your classroom and Prakash Raj entering and teaching you education. Can you see that? Good. So the villain is giving us education. Can you see that? Good. And then we have the comedian, and here we have global warming. Brahmananda right there, okay, the comedian. Imagine instead of his face, imagine a globe there. Can you see that? A revolving globe. Imagine Brahmananda's face, and on this, above his neck, there's no face, there's a globe revolving there. Can you see that? Good. And then we have the interval, and here we have cell phone. Imagine the special offer in the interval. Everyone who goes out for the interval will get a cell phone free. See that? You're walking out of the interval, and they're distributing cell phones to you as you go out. And then we have the popcorn, and here we have deforestation. We got an idea, friends. You know, a lot of people cutting trees. You know what we did? We went to forest. Really imagine this. On every tree, we hung a big popcorn bucket. So people who came to cut the trees, they saw the popcorn buckets, they sat and kept eating the whole day, and the trees were not cut, and they went back home. So to stop deforestation, what do we tie on the branches? Popcorn. Really imagine in your mind, trees hanging with popcorn buckets. Good. To stop what? Deforestation. Then we have the Coke, and here we have animals and birds. Imagine, friends. Really imagine from the Coke, see the Coke tin there, the small hole there. Imagine a lion jumping out of it. Can you see that? A small lion jumping out of it. And there comes a parrot flying out of it. Can you see that? And imagine a cheetah coming out of it. Good. So from the Coke tin, imagine small animals and birds coming out. And then we have the climax here, and here we have garbage, right? Imagine, friends. In this movie, there's a special climax. I don't know why, but you know, instead of fighting with knives and guns, in this movie, there's a special climax that they planned where they're beating each other with garbage. Can you see that? Really imagine hero throwing garbage on the villain, and villain throwing garbage on the hero. Can you see that? So, and some of the garbage coming out of and falling on the audience also, right? So the climax is filled with what? Garbage. And finally, last one is home. And we have here traffic jams. Imagine, really imagine when you went back home, every room in your house, in every room, there's a huge traffic. All the horns honking, bikes, cars, lorries came inside your house, and your home is filled with traffic. Can you see that? Good. Now here's the good news, friends. The good news, I told you this answer only once. I know this. I know this, that everybody watching this session, you already remembered the answer, and you cannot forget. Let's check now, friends. I want everyone to shout and participate. I can't hear you, but please shout. Now let's look at how you remember them. First, let's recap the journey, okay? Then we'll come to the answer. The journey. What is the first one in journey? Parking area. Shout with me. Parking area. Number 2, entry ticket, right? Ticket counter. Number 3, entrance door. Number 4, chair. Number 5, empty screen. Number 6, no smoking ad. Number 7, hero. Number 8, heroine. Number 9, villain. Number 10, comedian. Right? Number 11 is interval. Number 12 is popcorn. Number 13 is Coke. Number 14 is climax. Number 15 is home. Correct? Now let's see the magic. Friends, everyone shout and participate, friends. The parking area, what do you remember? Type your answer. Land. Exactly. Parking area is land. Ticket counter. Ticket counter. How can you forget that, huh? Big bundle of money, isn't it? Then the entrance door. Entrance door, what's coming out of it? Water. Perfect. Then we have the chairs. Empty chairs. What do you see there? Food, right? Very nice. The empty screen. What's coming out of it? Empty screen. Jobs. Very good. Offer letters, jobs. Then we have the smoking ad. The smoking ad. What do you see in the smoking ad? Natural resources, right? All the gold and diamonds on him. Good. Then the hero. Hero, one tight slap, diseases. Beautiful. Then the heroine. Everyone, heroine. Pollution. Absolutely right, right? Pollution. Heroine is pollution, right? And then the villain. Villain, education. Villain, education. And then the comedian. The comedian's face, global warming. Fantastic. Comedian is global warming. Very nice. Then we have the interval. What are distributing? Interval. Cell phone. Fantastic. Then we have the popcorn. Popcorn. Deforestation. Beautiful. Then we have the Coke. The Coke. Animals and birds. Very good. Animals and birds. Then we have the climax. What are they fighting with? Garbage. Fantastic. And finally, friends, the home. Home, traffic jams. Beautiful. Clap for yourself. Splendid job. Beautiful. Clap, clap. You deserve the clap. Seriously. It is not easy to learn journey on an online virtual class. You did your best job today. Please clap for yourselves. Now, friends, tell me frankly, if you really found this journey useful and if you found it good, please type yes in the chat box, please. A capital yes would do. Isn't it? Trust me, friends, smart students are smart, friends. They're really smart. They know how to take education, make it fun, and remember concepts with ease so that when they go to the examinations, they actually attack exams with confidence, friends. Right? You know, in this limited time we had today, I could just teach you only just 1 or 2 secrets here. But if you really want to learn full package, okay, the full 5-day program is what I designed. All the Leos, friends, if you want to learn all the 5 days, I strongly recommend this. I recommend all the Leos watching this session. Please learn all the concepts, friends. You know, it's important you invest in your brain and learn how to be a smart student, right? So how many of you are interested to learn the 5-day program? Type 5 in the chat box, please. All the 5-day program. The good news, friends, you don't have to come anywhere. You can sit at your home, and I designed an online program for you. You can sit back and excitedly learn all this 5-day program. And the special offer I mentioned is the original price is 5,999, and today only, friends, for the Leos, exclusive for Leos, because I know Anita ma'am so closely. So I thought, you know, we'll give a big discount because I want all Leos to become smart. So just for 599, you know, today you go for a movie. Actually, we spend more than that, right? So just 599, friends, you can get the entire 5-day program with lifetime access, right? Now, how do you get this 5-day course? All you have to do is, friends, you can make note of that number. That's my WhatsApp number. It's 903-000-1012. Okay, just to that WhatsApp right now, send me a message, Smart Leo. If you want the 5-day program, invest. If you want to invest in it for just 599 instead of 5,999, if you want for 5,599, all you have to do is just send a message right now to me, Smart Leo. What I'll do is I'll send you a link as to how you can actually take the entire 5-day program and sit back at home, learn all the secrets. And I'm going to do that. Okay, the entire 5-day program, I'm going to speak to you virtual like this. I'm going to send you the entire details and we can learn how to be smart, right? But before we end the session today, I want to give you 2 bonus tips. Okay, I call them the 2 golden habits of smart students. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm going to quickly wrap up with 2 golden habits, friends. The first golden habit, friends, I want all the Leos sitting here. If you want to get successful in life, to get successful in academics, if you want to excel in education, my 5-day program is going to immensely help you. But besides that, if you want to excel in life, I want you to build 2 great golden habits, friends. The first habit is called read fantastic books. Make a note of it, friends. The first habit is called the power of books. In India, I don't know why, but in our education system, a majority of students don't have this habit. We read science, social, math, Hindi. We go to the examinations and get qualifications, which is important, but not sufficient. Friends, do you know, my friends, that there are books on this planet which can change your life? There are books which can instill confidence. There are books which can improve your memory. There are books which can make you successful. There are books which can build your character. And we call them self-help books. This is my humble recommendation to all the students, friends. Please build this habit this new year. You know what smart students do? They read 1 book a week because they believe that leaders are readers. Have you heard that? They read 1 book a week, my friends. Yeah. So if you want to, I mean, some of you asked me some good books to read. What do you do, friends? If you want to list of some great books, I'm a WhatsApp number already, right? It's 903-000-1012. Just send me books, a message books to me. I'll send you some links, friends, of some of the best books on the planet. Yeah. I'm going to send you some top 10 books of the that you must read them so they can change your life. Okay, so if you want the 5-day program, send me Smart Leo, right? And if you want the list of some great books on the planet, just type books to me. I'll send the links of some great books to you. So this is the first habit, friends. Please make sure you make reading a habit. Remember, leaders are readers. Okay, the second habit, friends, I want everyone, every Leo here and even the parents to build is the power of visual meditation. I don't know how many of you heard this. We all know meditation is important, but there's a very powerful tool called visual meditation, friends. Again, all the smart students use this technique. It's a very powerful tool called visual meditation. Again, I made a link available for you, so if you can just send me VM. Okay, my WhatsApp again. Just send me VM. I'll send you a free link, a free tool called visual meditation. You can just use it and get benefited. So 3 things we learned today. We learned about the journey, the power of books, and visual meditation. Visual meditation and books, I'll send you the links to you so you can sit back at home and learn and benefit. Now, the 5-day program, you have to invest in it for just $599. And believe me, it's worth the investment, right? So I wish you all the very best, friends. You have my WhatsApp number now. You can be in touch with me so that we can grow together as we go together, right? So I really want to thank the International Association of Lions Clubs and the Leo District T20B for making this program happen today. I hope I added some value to all of you, friends. If I did, please type capital yes in the chat box, please. And again, I want to thank Anita ma'am for bringing us together. Thank you, ma'am, for referring to this group. I hope I made some value to them. Thank you so much. And I would be more than happy, friends, to listen to some of you and your valuable feedbacks to me. Please.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to sincerely thank you, Satish Garu, for taking your time to address our Leos and Lions, as well as parents, with a very essential and crucial topic at the appropriate time. The statement can't be argued with is that over the past couple of decades or so, we have seen an exponentially increasing competition compared to the previous gen. And also the levels of anxiety and stress has observed an incremental nature over the course of time, which shone light upon the 8 major problems that have caused the students to ignite those anxiety and stress levels. I, as a student, have to absolutely agree with all the points mentioned, which all of us can relate to. Sir, I love the observation of trained and untrained memory, especially. Here's my theory of that. Please correct me otherwise. We feel bored of studying at the 11th hour, especially because our brain is not habituated for that. But we feel comfortable to binge watch movies for hours. That same level of attention is not present while studying, which is caused by the lack of discipline, attraction to distraction, and procrastination.
Right.
One of the points you mentioned. But this is just one part of that, and there are so many other aspects which have to be taken into the account for, which are perfectly covered under those 8 major problem lists. So thank you so much, sir, for taking your time in selecting such a relevant topic. The reason I stress upon this is that it's no secret that these problems existed too, like before too, but they weren't talked about it. As a result, that aggravated the same. But thanks to the era in which we live in, and thanks to Satish sir for explaining so beautifully, joyfully, with such an outstanding presentation for normalizing these problems. It is normal, I quote. Sir has taken his ocean full of experience studying this topic and molded into the present generation's biggest problems as a solution, with such a masterful techniques and tips, keeping in mind the increasing usage of addictive social media platforms and services, which aren't going to stop anytime soon. Thank you so much, sir. Now the floor is open for questions. Leos and Lions, and even parents, if you have any questions you want to ask, please do so with the help of chat box or by unmuting yourself.
Yeah, good evening, Satish. This is Vidyasagar Reddy, District Governor 320B. I would like to ask, first of all, congratulations. And I would like to thank you also for coming to this program online. For really, it's a very good education for even for parents also. So the program is very much learning for everyone. I would like to know whether this 599 rupees is for one program or for one person.
Pardon, sir?
See, you said that you are going to charge this 599 rupees for
Yes,
one
it's
program.
Like,
one person.
It's actually what we do, sir. The 5-day program, we do it as an online program.
Yeah.
Where students, they pay 5,999 and they attend our 5-day online sessions, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
But what we did is, for benefit of majority, what we did is we made the entire 5-day program into an online course.
Fine.
Now the students watching this session, they can just invest 599 only. Instead of 5,999, they can invest only 599.
Each individual, each person.
Yeah, each person. Yes.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Thank you.
And they can benefit from it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. One advantage, sir, is it will have a lifetime access, so they can watch it at their convenience.
Yes.
They can watch it again and again.
Very right. Very right.
Yeah. And one more request, friends. In the chat, I'm right now placing a link. I humbly request everyone, students and parents, please click on that link and give me a genuine feedback on my Google review. If you really enjoyed the session, please give a 5-star and please mention 1 or 2 sentences as to how you felt about today's session. Yeah, because that review will immensely help me to grow in my own life. Thank you. Yeah, can I request any 1-2 students to share your views about today's session, please?
We'll ask Lakshmi Akshata to share her views. She was more excited and answering so nicely. And big yes she has put on in chat box, for 599.
Right.
Akshata, baat karo.
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah, by mic क्या अपना microphone on करके बात करो. Yeah, any other Leos want to talk?
No, it is allowed. Akshata, I have just enabled that setting. You can unmute your mic.
Yeah, it was very fun and interesting.
Thank you, Lakshmi.
Anyone else want to speak? Any question answers? If not, we'll move forward. We don't want to waste our time, right?
Leo
Sure.
Kajal Upadhyay has asked a question.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was a great section. So we got to know how to face our problems. Usually our brain get attracted towards the colorful things, but when it comes to education, we always lose our focus. But you has shown us a very good way how to focus on studies. That was a very good method. So thank you for it, sir. Thank you, really.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Harsha, you can move forward next.
Okay, ma'am, sure, then we'll move forward. Now, may I call upon our multiple district 320 Leo chairperson and Govindarat sir for his observations.
Yeah, thank you, Harsha. First, let me thank the speaker, Mr. Satish Velveti, for excellent program you have given us. Thank you very much, Satish. Then I must congratulate or compliment Anita Gali for arranging this program. Now, my dear young friends, learning is one aspect, but the most important aspect is application. Unless you apply what all you learn, it's of no use. So make sure that you apply what all the tips given to you by Mr. Satish from the next moment onwards. One. Secondly, there is a takeaway in every program that we are conducting, either at the district level or the multiple level. You must participate, you must involve yourself, then only you'll be able to learn. And of course, you must apply to become a good Leo, good citizen, and it helps you for your personal growth. All the very best. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Govindarat sir, for your kind words. And as usual, your veteran experience really tells, like, yes, application is really important. Learning is one aspect. Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. Now, may I call upon our first Vice District Governor, Lion Kamal Kishore Agarwal, sir, for his observations.
Thank you, Leo Harsha. Presiding Officer Leo Harsha. Today's Chief Guest, our District Governor, Lion Vidyasagar Reddy ji. Other fellow Lion members. Today's Speaker, Mr. Satish ji. And my dear Leo members. My hearty congratulations to you, Leo Harsha and Anita Gali ji. As said by our Govindra sir, that it was an excellent program. Now it's the turn of our Leos to apply and use all these things, the methods, how to train our brain, super brain. So really we had enjoyed the session. Satish ji, congratulations to you. It's a interaction session. We to learn few points from you. Thank you very much. And my hearty congratulations once again to all the organizing team. Thank you. Thank you, Harsha.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kamal Kishore Agarwal, sir, for your kind words as usual. Now, may I invite Leo Yukta Sri to introduce our chief guest of the night.
Thank you, sir. Good evening. I'm Leo Yuktashri, and it's an honor to be present among so many dignitaries. And also, thank you, sir, for giving us such a wonderful presentation, which as a student, I definitely found it very helpful. I take it as an honor to be able to introduce our Lion M. Vidyasagar Reddy Garu, our Honorable District Governor. He is an MBA graduate and a professional manager turned businessman who is a natural leader. As a student leader and NSS volunteer, he has rendered a lot of services like conducting rural service camps and many more. He joined the Lions Club of Alwal Sahara in 2012 and took up various crucial positions in the Lions Order. He's a man of few words but with a large lion's heart, and he is always ready to undertake any task and make it a success. He is adjudged the best governor in the month of July 2021 among 7 whole districts of Telangana via multiple districts 320. And he stood number 1 in India by establishing 21 clubs with a record time of 8 days and presently 31 new clubs. A record number of contributions to the LCIF by targeting over 100 MJFs, and he has achieved 81% of the target as on date. His earlier landmarks are among the various many more, but because of the time constraint, I can't tell all of them. So just a few of them. He is the international presidential medals 3 times and international president certificate of appreciation 4 times receiver. And during the COVID era, apart from serving the migrant population, he has also contributed generously for the oxygen cylinders and rare injections and oxygenators and many more. He has also adopted his native village, Katikanapalli in Karimnagar district, and has provided several facilities like toilets, RO water plants.
For interrupting you, Yukta, because number of times say Leos and Lions, they must have heard my biodata. So thank you very much for your nice introduction, because our guest speaker is there. So his time is very valuable.
Actually, it's an honor knowing you so much, sir.
No, thank you, sir. Everyone knows about it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Yukta. Thank you very much for your nice introduction.
Thank you, sir.
So presiding officer, so I'll continue. Presiding officer, Lions Sai Sri Harsha, and our first vice governor, Lion Kamal Kishore Agarwalji, today's guest speaker, Lion Satish Valiveti, and our multiple council chairperson, multiple council Leo chairperson, Lion Govindaraj Garu, my Guruji, and one more Guruji, Lion Mohan Das Garu, my dear Leos and Lions, Andariki Namaskaram. So first of all, I would like to congratulate and compliment Lion Anita Gali for inviting such a wonderful speaker for this Leo program. Congratulations to Lion Anita Gali Garu, because it's not the first time. So you are doing such a kind of activity, and I also encourage and expect from you this kind of programs in future also. And I would like to thank our Satish Valiveti Garu for giving a nice discourse about the problems faced by the students and its remedies also. As told by you, sir, I fully agree with you, because train your brain. It's the most important thing, particularly during student age, at the age of right from 5th year to up to till you complete your at least minimum intermediate or graduation level. Definitely, we must train our brain regularly. Unless and until you do that, you cannot stand in the competition. You will be put aside. So, and the tips also you've given really very good tips, and you also identified the reasons for this stress, what are the stress points and all, and you also very clearly mentioned how to overcome all those problems. As you rightly said, you are the second person I'm hearing in my 59 years of age. When I was in my school, my teacher said, 25, your entire brain is so this thing. 25% of the world knowledge can be stored in a human brain. So you said 10% is sufficient, because the times have changed. The capacity of the brains also must have increased. So really, it's a very wonderful this thing, sir. And you also mentioned very well that smart work is always, everyone says in every field, smart work is better than hard work. And everyone also, to remember certain things also, you must follow certain guidelines. As you said very well, you are going to have your 5-day program. I also encourage the Leos also to try to buy this program and participate in this program and enhance your knowledge levels also. Friends, about this right brain, left brain also, that also you said it very well. And in this activity, when this activity comes, I remember I attended one RLLA program. Our Mohan Dasji was our guru at that time. So he lined 16 persons. He asked to name one by one. Then he asked them to repeat those names. He asked us, could you please repeat those names? He is there, definitely will testify that I was the only person who said all 16 names in a row. So he gave me a good compliment on that day. Still I cannot forget. It happened about 4 or 5 years back or so. Good, sir. Everything is good. So really, I'm very much happy. And as far as reading, as you said, every leader is a reader. You are very right, sir. Even I tell you, most of you may be surprised. I come from a very rural background, but my village is having a library, and my school was also having library. I read all books in the when I passed out 6th class. By that time, I read 200 books in my library for my school and Panchayat office also. And I used to read this Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam, and all those things. Today, they are helping me in many ways, because whenever we say participate in this kind of programs also, I quote them very well. Apart from that, I used to read novels, even detective novels also I used to read. So for which I used to get beatings from my parents, but but I used to enjoy them a lot. So really, reading is a very good habit. And thank you very much, Satish Valveti Garu, for your nice discourse once again. We love to see you again and again. You said you are having 21 years experience, but you are looking like a 21 years person. So very nice of you, sir. Thank you very much for coming and gracing this occasion. And once again, I congratulate and compliment Anita Gali Garu for arranging such a nice, wonderful program. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you.
Namaste, Satish, once again.
Thank you so much, Vidyasagar Reddy sir, for taking your time and attending this and felicitating this program. Thank you so much for your valuable observations, compliments, and kind words and encouragement to our Leos. Thank you, sir, for expressing your own experience in your school, training programs, and various other aspects. Thank you so much, sir. Now, may I call upon our District Cabinet Secretary, Lion Arun Kumar Guridi, sir, for his felicitations.
I think he has not joined.
Okay, ma'am. So shall we move on, ma'am? Should we wait?
Yeah.
Move on to next item.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Now, may I call upon our District Cabinet Treasurer, Lion Vidyadhar Reddy, sir, for his felicitations.
Good evening. Presiding Officer, District 320B, Leo Sai Sri Harsha, and today's Chief Guest, our District Governor, Vidyasagar Reddy Garu, and our first District Governor, Kamal Kishore Agarwalji, and our today's Chief Guest Speaker, Satish Valveti, and our multiple District 320 Leo Chairperson, Lion Govindraj Garu, and our District Chairperson for Leo, Anita Gali. Very good evening, and it was really a pleasure to attend the session on Train Your Super Brain conducted by our keynote speaker, Satish Valveti Garu. I congratulate all the Leos who present here and wish you all the best and do your best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vidyadhar Reddy Garu. Now may I call upon our District JLT Coordinator, Lion Krishna Prasad, sir.
I didn't say him. He didn't join.
Okay, ma'am. Then, ma'am, Anita, ma'am, please, we'd like you to have your felicitations now.
Yeah. Good evening. Today's presiding officer, Sai Sri Harsha, our District President, Leo District President, and today's chief guest, our very dynamic District Governor, Lion Vidyasagar Reddy Garu, and today's guest speaker, that is Satish Valveti Garu, and Govindra sir, Mohandas Garu, all the line dignitaries like Vidyadhar Garu, Villandaru, for taking out your valuable time and joining us, and all my dear dynamic Leos again. I think it was I hope you all might have enjoyed. Why I brought him here, I want to just tell you one thing. Almost like my son, now he's into BTech second year, but I think even my son was studying in 9th class in DAV. I heard his session in DAV. They have magical parenting, good parenting. For that, there was a session. I went there, and you'll not believe the way he has taken the session. All the parents were weeping. ఏడుస్తున్నారు అందరూ అంత ఎమోషనల్ చేసేసారు. అంటే ఒక పేరెంటింగ్ లో మనం ఎన్ని తప్పులు చేస్తామో, పిల్లల్ని ఎంతలాగా హర్ట్ చేస్తామో, ద వే వి హర్ట్, దట్ వాజ్ అది మన కళ్ళకి కట్టినట్టుగా చూపించారు అనమాట ఆయన మాటల్లో. సో దట్ డే నుంచి ఈ రోజు వరకు లాస్ట్ సో మెనీ ఇయర్స్, ఐ థింక్ ఇట్స్ మోర్ దెన్ 5 years now I'm connected to him. Still whatever he does, he invites, he shares the link, and whatever he does, చూడండి మేడం అంటారు అని చెప్తూ ఉంటారు. So always I thought somewhere I should make him to talk. So I think this year was the right time where I could, like intamandi, so many Leos I could get from our district, our multiple and all, where I felt this is the right time that I should invite him. See, when we pull in a speaker, you Leos have to take that, right? Then advantage తీసుకోవాల్సింది మీరు కాబట్టి డెఫినెట్లీ అది తీసుకుంటే మనము ఒక విషయం చెప్తాను. విద్యాసాగర్ రెడ్డి గారు అన్నారు, థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ కాలింగ్ సచ్ ఎ నైస్ person as a guest speaker today. I promise meer nijanga attend chestarante for next coming 1 year speaker repeat avakunta speakers ni teesukovachu. We have n number of people who are waiting to educate and to share their knowledge with you all young generation. But how much time you have? There's a question again, like Harsha was saying that movie చూడడానికి ఎందుకు చదువులో. So same thing today, whoever has ఎప్పుడైనా సరే program లో they may not be hero heroine, they may not be Shahrukh, they may not be Vijay Devarkonda, but they have immense knowledge to share. So you people అంటే మూవీస్ మీద ఎక్కువ ఇది చేసే కన్నా ఇలాంటి వాటిలో చేస్తే definitely you will be the real hero of your life. That's what from my end. Wherever I pick someone, I like someone, I see that goes to other person also. I make it a point that somewhere these people should come and address our people also, because it will be very useful in your life. That's from my end, and thank you so much to each and everyone. Venkatramana garu, Vasudha has joined, whoever has joined, Doctor inkoka doctor gan chusanu. So many people have joined today. Yadgiri garu from Sainik Pri Club. From my end, thank you so much, Harsha. Back.
Thank you so much, Anita ma'am, for your kind and motivational words with great set of examples, and for bringing Satish Garu for such a necessary seminar that was very useful for our young and dynamic Leos. Now, may I call upon our visiting line 320A Leo District Chairperson Line Mohandas sir for his felicitations.
Thank you very much, Leo Line, and my very, very valuable and a very most popular district governor, Line Vidyasagar Garu, Line Kamal Kishore Agarwal, and my dear fellow district chairperson for Leos, Anita Gali, and very lovable youngster, Mr. Satish Valveti, who has now come as a speaker. I think I have now become a fan of him. In my felicitation, my first observation is, how many fans you have now developed is my question, going to be a question. I think hundreds and thousands you may get from this list. I would like to share here that today, from an unframed memory, you brought a framed memory. That's a very good. See, you have also got a very nice observation by giving to these children. Very easily we can remember movie names, movie characters, movie scenes. For me, at my age, I can remember 1940 picture also. But when I read today's paper, and tomorrow I forget today's paper. See, that memory part of it, which you told about those 15 essential one, that OPDA example that you gave, and also now you have given a link for us how to remember. I was just thinking of the class of NLP. So in the NLP also, probably you were a master in that also maybe, that in the NLP, if we can take a class for these students, I think you will be doing a lot of good service to these youngsters. Because today, memory is the most important factor. You did make a mention about the hard-working students and smart students. Today, we are wanting the smart students. Number of them are all hard-working, bookworms are there. And you have given a wonderful tips, and I must congratulate Anita Gali for choosing you. And today, we are all very fortunate that 2022, we are beginning with that good memory. And we will carry this memory for a long time. Thank you very much, Anita Gali, for inviting me for a wonderful program. All the best to you, and congratulations to every one of you. Thank you
so much, sir. I forgot to mention Kamal sir. Kamal sir, आज program hit हुआ तो कारण तो आप ही रहोगे भद्रका campus. They were the one who joined and इतना hit लगा program. Thank you so much, sir, Kamal sir.
Okay, ma'am. Now the floor is open for felicitations by visiting lines. If anybody wants to say something.
Yeah, I think you may not be able to recognize. I'll ask Venkatramana garu to speak for a minute.
Officer, dignitaries in the Zoom platform and participants, good evening, everybody. It was a wonderful session by Satish Valveti garu and other dignitaries. Thank you, sir. We had an excellent session. Thank you for the opportunity given to me, Anita Gali garu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Andy. Dr. Vasudha, aligned Dr. Vasudha, if she can talk, I'll feel great about it. Vasudha?
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm not able to switch on my video.
It's okay. Yeah, you can speak, Vasudha.
Yeah, presiding officer, today's chief guest, Line Vidyasagar Garu, and other dignitaries on this Zoom platform. Yeah, it was really a wonderful set. I can call it as a demo session because picture abhi baki hai, I think. 5 more days. So this must be a simple demo for the students. And I hope all the students have learned something over here. Students, put this, whatever you have learned into practice, you can excel in your life. So that's the only thing I can say. Thank you very much for organizing such a wonderful program. And looking forward to such more programs, Anita, from your side. And thank you, Satish. It was really a wonderful program. It will definitely help students in memorizing so many things, particularly their books. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prasida, for being here and giving your feedback. And we have Dr. T. Ramakrishna Reddy Garu. Sir.
Arsha, 1 minute if you can give me. I wanted to thank Vidyasagar Reddy Garu for mentioning about my name and also remembering the RLLI exercise that we had. Today's program, a wonderful program that made me to remember RLLI with Vidyasagar Reddy. My sincere thanks for mentioning my name.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So anyone else? Because whomever I could see, I did call them. Anyone else is there they can talk, or we can ask Afshan Zabeen. She's Leo Multiple District Treasurer to give a feedback. Afshan.
It was really wonderful hearing Satish sir. The journey explained. I have completely got 15 in both of them. Thank you so much, sir. I have to remember so many answers, so it will be very useful for me. Thank you so much.
Your voice was not clear.
No,
yeah, any of those want to speak, or shall we move on? So from my end,
kindly please stick to agenda.
Right, sir. Yeah.
It's only my request, because if you go on asking, somebody will come and you will mention somebody's name. So because we are all waiting when it is going to be closed, starting and ending, as far as possible, let us follow the timings. If somebody is ready to speak, let them speak. You allow them, no problem. But don't go on asking regularly.
Right. Yeah, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, from my end, once let me thank Satish Valveti Garu for accepting our invitation and joining us. And back to Harsha.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Now, may I call upon our Leo District Secretary, Leo BNVS Gautam, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Firstly, a very warm evening, everyone. This is Leo Gautam, BNVS, District 320B Secretary. So we have reached end of our wonderful session. So I would love to render our vote of thanks today. So firstly, I would like to thank our Leo Lion Liaison Cabinet Member and Leo District 320B President and today's Presiding Officer, Sai Sri Harsha, for calling the meeting to order. And then I would like to thank Lion Vijay Kumar Garu for flag salutation. And then I would like to thank Leo Samiksha Reddy for rendering our today's Leo pledge. And again, I would like to thank our Harsha for welcome for today's welcome address. And then I would like to thank for introducing Leo Harshita Agarwal for introducing our today's guest speaker. And then a special mention to our today's guest speakers, Sri Satish Valiveti Garu, for this awesome session where we have learned how to train our brain and how to be very much concentrated towards our education and everything. And I would like to thank our Leo MD 320 Leo Chairperson Lion Govindraj sir for attending today's meeting. And also I would like to thank FEDG Lion Kamal Kishore Agarwal sir. And then I would like to thank our District 320B Governor Lion Vidyasagar Reddy sir. And also I would like to thank Leo Yuktashri for introducing our chief guest today, Dr. Lion Vidyasagar Reddy sir. And then I would like to thank Vidyadhar Reddy sir, DCT Lion Vidyadhar Reddy sir. And then I would like to thank Lion Anita Gali ma'am, who is our district Leo chairperson. It's the reason today we are here because of Anita ma'am. And then I would like to thank Lion 328 Leo district chairperson Lion Mohandas sir And then I would like to thank each and every person whom names I've forgot to take in or someone who I might have missed. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this meeting. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Leo Gautam, for the vote of thanks. Now we shall proceed with the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, Govindraj sir, for entering the national anthem. I hope this is visible. The meeting is now adjourned. I'd like to thank each and every member for attending